Hey up. Should I examine those? Ah, camera.
Trail's fresh. Mislov just left home.
Cool, let's go. There he is. Yeah, it makes me jump as well, folks. And yes, I am working on the volume for the next stream. Who's that, by the way? Maztaz, thank you very much. A tier 2 subscription? Wow, thanks very much. I think that's the first time we've had a tier 2 subscription on the channel. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I know, it's definitely noticeable, isn't it, Pam? Definitely noticeable. I'll just say, it will be fixed.
Shh. Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Woke everyone up? Well, yes, we can't have people falling asleep. Let's get the information.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure, I'll help. Because I'm that kind of guy at the moment.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
Right then.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die. Too late. Attacked another one.
Here we go. So, steel to the left, right? Steel weapon. Yes, it actually says so. Cool. Let's go and... Boom! No, wrong button! Wrong button! There. Let's give him a big singeing. That'll do. Let's loot the stuff before he comes in. You're right. Igni works really well against them things, and I could have done that better with taking less damage, but anyway. Feels like it's been night nearly the entire stream. How long is the day and night cycle on this? Come on. He's dead. Just get up.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Bit of a story there, I think.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
We're all freaks here.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
Oh,
What?
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other.
That's a bit different.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself.
Oh.
Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
And this is where Geralt comes out with the... yeah, werewolves are easier. That's a sad story, actually. But obviously people around here find homosexuality a lot more offensive than being a werewolf, I would guess. 30 minutes or so is a day-night cycle? Really? It can't be. It would have flashed up lots before now. You have about 600 hours invested into this game? That's a lot of time. Okay, let's be nice.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Famous last words, I would guess. If we sprint, does he go at sprint speed? He does. Quests can change the day and night cycle. That might be what we're stuck in.
Was
actually.
here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
Don't set me up for this.
Good hunting
It's
now.
me. It's me in control now. It might well be the last griffin I ever have to face. Ooh, lots to explore here.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Ah, so they weren't paying attention to their job.
A camp.
Big pile of blood.
Grounds black. Saturated with blood.
I do like these sort of scenes. It'd be nice if they use a feature like this in like detective games and stuff, where you're looking around for clues to spot. Here's something. Big pack of dogs coming in. Maybe off in the distance. It looks close. It sounds close, but not far off. Just over there. Anyway, I should be looking back to this and paying attention. Something I've missed somewhere. 90 minutes for 24 hours? I see. Foreshadowing for the win, especially knowing Mark. I haven't played L.A. Noire. There's been a few times I've nearly bought that whilst it's been on sale. Because it's got good reviews. It's got a good reputation. And every time, for some reason, I've just held back. Usually because I feel like I've got lots of other stuff to play. Oh, here we go.
These prints are older.
But I really should
and
play
deeper,
something like that.
Heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
I mean, I enjoyed Call of Cthulhu and the investigation and puzzle side of that. But it wasn't really a... It was more of a just keep pressing A to find everything game, that. Rather than having to use your noodle to work stuff out occasionally. Ooh, lots of these things. They must have gone over this bridge, right? Hang on, did I miss one of the... I missed one of the things to loot. I missed the important thing to loot. Maybe I should just climb up the other side, actually. Over this. You cannot do that now. Does that mean I've missed something here? Wait a minute. Heard something. Thought I heard something. L.A. Noire is worth the price because the game actually makes you use your brain a lot. That'd be good. I do like, you know, proper puzzle solving in games where you have to work things out. I do like that. The Call of Cthulhu investigation bits would... There was a little bit of puzzle solving in there, and what there was good. Is it telling me to go over there? Is it leading off somewhere else? Let me just run back to the bridge. Okay. Don't need to examine these anywhere, do I? Or do I? Well, they can't have just stopped. So why won't it let me... Oh, it will let me climb over there now. It said you can't do that before when I tried doing that. There, you can't do that now. Is that because I'm sprinting? Ah, alright. I see. Up. Bro. Let's get the honey. Gonna drop off that, right? Did it? It did.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
Okay. So they've been and attacked the Griffin's nest, have they? Oh no,
Corpse
maybe
is
not.
a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
That means there's young. There might be more than one Griffin.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
That might be a Griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male.
Okay. Step away? No.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
You can't jump whilst using Witcher senses? Cheers, Indigo. That'd be why I couldn't get up that ledge. I thought I'd hit the edge of something.
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs.
Sorry, shouldn't have laughed at
Royal
that.
Griffin.
Too childish.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Level 3. Points available. Find some buckthorn in the river. Preparing for combat. Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. Blacksmiths forge weapons, while armourers craft armour. Expect to battle a strong opponent. You might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. So, the quest should give me an idea of what level this requires, or suggests. And then we shall have a look. Whoops, wrong button. There might be a bit of that in my playthrough. Oh, nice longsword. Split bolt, magic item. And His Imperial Majesty Emir Va Emrys. Read that. Explore the area a little bit more. Female with a thick shaft. I know Crisis Battle. We've got well, I mean, I don't know much about Griffins, female or male, I'm going to say. You never did that. Too impatient for the preparation. I'm tempted to jump in and try my luck, but I think I will do the preparation for this. In the wise words of General Akbar, it's a trap, aren't they always? Yeah, Wessel ups wrong button and causes a forest fire. Yeah, that's me. Did you see my Far Cry 5 playthrough with the flamethrower? There was a few. I managed to set a trailer park on fire, which I was quite proud of. In fact, that one was quite good. Right, anything else? It's going blue, so there must be some crowns. Ooh, some orange, and the whole thing. Can I investigate the whole thing or not? Or is it just... Don't think I can do anything else with this now. Oh, hang on. What's that? Is that a shield or something?
Burned.
Ah.
Only a human could do this.
So I'm going to guess that those hunters came and burnt the nest and were celebrating. I thought, well, hey, we've done it. And then the male turned up, got a bit of a rage on, came and ate him. And they probably killed the female as well. So yeah, I think the male was probably quite entitled to feel like that. Something over there. Let's go take a look.
Medallion's humming.
Nice.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
And this one is going to do what? This is... I don't have a sign for that. That was an ability point. Okay. That was definitely well worth drawing. And that was Quen. Which I won't be using in that fight anyway. Well, you know what I mean. Hunters, soldiers. The people who were sent here. Did I pick anything up there that needs looking at? There was that sword. Was that better than what I currently have. +4 damage. It's not quite as well off. It's a chance to cause bleeding. Compare with that. That gives me better armor piercing. Does 25 armor piercing count for a lot, though? And crit chance. Either way, that is quite a bit of difference. I'll swap them over. Let's do it. And I can also... I don't know. I've got 4 of those. It's 2% sign intensity. Not much, but it's 2%, so... We'll see. We'll see. I keep saving for now. Not all monsters and beasts are bad or dangerous by nature. Perfect example is a succubus. Really? I thought they were nasty, horrible things. She'll not kill unless she feels threatened and needs to defend herself. I will kill them if we see them. Kill them all. If I'm getting paid, of course. That is the important thing. Right, we don't want to be in there. We want to be back at the town, I think. We do want to be in the quest. Oh, there's something else further off to the west, which I should go and investigate. Let's have a quick look in the quest, though. So it recommends level 3 for doing this. That's not too bad. Oh, that's just for getting the buckthorn. That might be a different thing. So I've got to complete the Griffin contract. Secondary quests. Complete your collection of Gwent. Well, that's for like all around the world, isn't it? And the treasure hunt, which we do have some stuff here. Although it suggests I should be a bit higher level. So that's fair enough. Find the lost Temerian treasure. Oh, I need to go to the area. Yep, that's fine. Right, okay, so next job is go and get the buckthorn, I think. After we've searched... Where the hell's north on that? Must be up there. Disappeared. It must be under... Yeah, I think it's under that yellow thing. You meet a succubus who speaks a lot about that in Witcher 2. I've sadly not played that. Some stuff to the south to kill. What have we got over here? Bandits. Are they coming on? Oh!
Time to end this.
That gave me a shock. It will set him on fire.
Don't let up!
Let's just block. There's going to be an arrow coming my way in a minute. Ah, got him. Right, I can deflect these back at him. It says they're perfectly timed. I'm going to try and do that. Did that work? Did I deflect it back at him? I think I did I? Did that kill him? Right, let's go and hit him. Yeah, no problem. Where's the archer guy? Did I actually... That must have been a deflection straight back. Yeah, it was. Nice. Okay, there's my first Jedi-like moment. Quite impressed I got that on the first go. These guys have proper food. Get that and go back for the loot. Yeah, it did work. I couldn't see it. Maybe because there was too much trees in the way and the positioning and stuff, but that was that's a nice effect. Basilisk decoction, cavalry boots. Got loads of stuff. By God, the loot in here. And what's that? More? There's more? Shame there isn't like a mass loot option. But I suppose using the senses like this and it, you know, the colour disappearing afterwards, I guess that works. Is that it then? No, I think I must have got a big chest. Yeah, it's gone grey, so that's the whole lot. Cool, let's just see what I got from that. We did get some armour. Am I wearing boots currently? They just look better all around, so let's just equip that. I got some other stuff here actually. That's not as good, and that's not as good. What is my... Right, I've got a thing on rune stones. Let's just get rid of this for a minute. Go to the equipment tab. Right, okay, and then select what? Select a rune stone using L. Yep, we did do that. Let's use that one. and stick it in there. I think it's just telling me a tutorial for that. Right, cool. The arm. And what is the armor? If I do that, it's currently at 71% the stuff I've got, and this will repair 15%. So if I use that, use it on that. Maybe I should save those for when we're mobile. I should probably go and get that fixed properly at the town before I fight anyway, but we'll see. You have to say, listening to Mark playing Witcher and playing World of Tanks Frontline at the same time is awesome. I'm glad you finished. You followed that up with awesome. I was wondering what was going to come next, actually. Just need some beer and bacon. I did have some beer earlier. I had something like that earlier. What about the... No, we haven't got a decent sword there. So let's just have a look. Food and drink. We do have beer. Vizimon Champion. 5-second effect duration. Regenerates vitality. Worth quite a bit as well. We've got all sorts of stuff. Apple juice. I like the way we just, you use some of this stuff and it just fills up your food slot with the next one you've got available, which is really cool. What's that one? Guinness. Kidwaney Stout. It was stout. It wasn't far off. Right. Hang on, I did find some bolts. Even though we don't have currently a ranged weapon to use. There's nothing I need to look at recipe-wise there. There's a hell of a lot of stuff to try and keep track of. Let's just have a quick check on the map. I mean, it's not showing anything else. If I go for a quick wander, there's stuff, there's exploring, put extra stuff on the map when you find it, if there's locations available. Or is it located, is it just updated from bulletin boards and talking to people and stuff like that? Let's have a wander through the woods. It's going to be fine. A wolf. Sorry, Mr. Wolf. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back. Ha, noob wolf. Alcoholic beverages are fine and dandy, but they're mostly for selling, considering that your vision goes a bit blurry. Does it? Okay. I should pay attention to that. We'll have to kill this damn wolf, aren't we? Like that.
Any shortcuts?
You've reached the world's edge. None but devils play past here. Turn back. Okay. That's good to know. So we'll get back on the horse, and we need to go... Yeah, we'll just go up there. I didn't expect the world's edge, actually, to be quite as close as that. I thought it looked like it went a bit
old
further.
for treks that long.
Can I not loot this wolf? Why am I still in combat? Alright, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just...
Could use a portal about now.
Oh, don't do that. It's gonna put the map up again, isn't it? No, thankfully. Right, we call the horse over here. Doesn't like you running around near the edge of the world, does it? Usually sell all the staggering and adrenaline point runestones. Are they not worth the bother?
Come on.
Yeah. Faster, horse. Ooh, bodies? Just deer. Wait a minute. That's not on my map. What the hell is this? Let's get off.
Slow now.
Let's get off. I found something of interest. Villains? They don't look like villains. They're soldiers. Oh, okay.
Patrollers will never believe it.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack. Move it.
Okay. There's nothing appearing on the map either. I'm not looting right in front of them, so we'll head off. It's easy to get lost in this game and reach the edge of maps because the game is so vast and gorgeous. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Like I say, I'd seen so little of this before. I wasn't sure what to expect, and I was thinking, well, it's a couple of years old. But it is a truly beautiful game. Found an old farm. Do I get off? Do I get off and explore?
Slow.
Have I been here?
Whoa.
That's the hunter's hut, right? I think so. I think that's where he came to. Let's go and get the buckthorn. And then do whatever prep we need to do for this griffin. Or is it... how much further is it, actually? 65 feet. Am I going to have to go swimming across there? It's just somewhere out in the lake. Okay. There's a lot more to this to explore and travel. You mean, what, this area? Or... I have a bad feeling about this. Let's put Quen on. Oh, I can't cast signs in the water. Right, Witcher sense. It's that one for a dive. Is that buckthorn there? Let's have a look. How much do I need? This stuff stinks. I might as well gather a bit of it while I'm down there, in case it's useful for something else. Crab pots. Or fish traps. Okay, let's get out of here.
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Vesemir is the old Witcher, isn't he? Back in the inn. I'm sure he'll be pleased to hear about the griffin that put a hole in his shoulder. I love exploring and learning games as you go through. You find out new stuff, things that you can do. There's only a lot of people around here. Faster. I mean, it's obviously a really popular game, judging by just how many of you guys have played it.
Run, Roach.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on my gut.
She said that last time I rode past. And why is there... Oh, is there a marker down there? There's a little green thing on the map here. And I would quite like to know why. Wasn't that, was it?
A return customer. Welcome. What can I do for you this time?